And I finally popped the hood, and I said, whenever they put in the battery, they didn't tighten the terminal and put on the crossbar. It does no good to put in an F-150 battery and a new alternator if you don't put a crossbar over the battery that holds the battery in place. I said, this is something I can do with a 10-millimeter wrench. They didn't tighten up the crossbar. In order to understand how to get through the storms of life, in order to understand who Jesus is, yes, we have an Old Testament which gives us power. That's the alternator. And yes, God gives us a soul. That's the battery. But until Jesus went out on the cross and put his hands out there and had the terminal, which was the 9-inch nail that went into his hand, until the terminals were hooked up, we didn't have the power. And not until they laid him down on the cross that the crossbar then holds our soul in place so that we can be who we ought to be. So when life shakes us up, we still got power. When life shakes us side to side, we still got power. No matter what the devil throws at us, we have the crossbar holding us down. We've got power. I may not know exactly what you're going through day to day, but you hold on to God because God will always hold on to you. He will never forsake you. He will never leave you. He will never turn away from you. He will hold you in place where you need to be. Even when you think you're running out of power, remember the devil thought that he ran out of power, but 3 days later, Jesus reminded the devil, all power in heaven and earth is in my hands, which means God gives you all the power to get through whatever you're going through.